down. Well, listen, this is the first time I heard about this video. There's a Jade in here, but I don't think it's the right Jade. Keith, can you send it to me? Well, you know what? Regardless of what y'all say about Keith, I ain't seen nothing on camera of him beating a bitch up. It is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong regardless. I ain't seen Keith on camera beating a bitch up. Wow my ass, Big Virgo. Get the fuck out. I heard from Keith's mouth that he motherfucking was drunk and the bitch was annoying him and he motherfucking got physical with her, but I ain't seen no shit on camera. We are literally seeing shit on camera. We are literally seeing a nigga beating a bitch and y'all want to deflect and talk about something else. Get out. And admin, kick them out. Because we talking about what we just saw. We didn't see anything. Mind you, we just saw a whole video. You just saw a video and heard him saying, get down. Keith, can you send it to me, please? Of course it has to be discussed. That's her showing her hands and her fucking body and bruises. I literally want to ask him a question. Like, I'm not even trying to be fierce. Him or her. That video didn't show shit. As we hear the glass breaking, as we see her limping into the house, and as we hear him say, get down. And then she shows bruises on her body. And that didn't show anything. And we hear hollering and glass break, and then him say, get down, lay down, lay down. Y'all can get out. Y'all can get out. I'm going to have Keith send it to me. Hold on. What are y'all saying? Like, I'm hard of hearing. Y'all heard her scream, ah! And him say, get down, lay down, lay down. She limped into the fucking thing. And then she showed all the goddamn bruises. Like, we see a legitimate receipt and hear legitimate shit. Let me play it for y'all. It's sending right now. Admin, don't even mute them anymore. Just kick them. I ain't got time for the people. Because we will legitimately see someone getting their ass beat right on live and see somebody motherfucking bruises. And his baby mamas didn't even say he beat them. Y'all weird. Well, you can get out, Shade. Because we legitimately will see somebody getting their ass whooped, see bruises, and someone will be like, oh, that's a lie because it came from Keith. What is wrong with y'all? Trolls, not today. You getting the boots. All you hater ass bitches, y'all getting the boot today. Because we see receipts. But if that was Keith it doesn't even matter if it was Keith or not. It's the fact that y'all trying to say because Keith went and brought it forward, that is given, it's a lie overall. Y'all trying to deflect. We talking about here and now. Okay, what the fuck I just got. Now let me play this for y'all again. Security, a whole receipt. A whole receipt. That's why I don't deal with you fucking dumbass fucking trolls. Yeah, I'm gonna show the video. Clearly got assaulted. So let's listen first before we play it. We don't know if that's her. As we see in the video, as we see her and him. As we see her and him. Now let's listen. And if you look closer, the nigga grabs her by her fucking neck. Like, what are you talking about? The nigga grabbed her by her neck and pulled her in. What are you saying? Like, what? And she's limping. Okay. And then where's the second one? She says, please stop. And the nigga says, lay down, lay down, lay down. Hold up. There she goes limping in the house. And then said that was her nail she sent. I honestly want to, there's a bruise. I honestly want to ask her some questions. So y'all saying that's not her, but there's her face. There's some more bruises on her arm. Even though y'all saying that's not her, there she is right there. There's some scratches. There's another bruise. Even though that's not her, with her face in it, there's a big-ass bruise and a welt on her knee. Okay? But once again, he stabbed her. She said it out of her own mouth. Right? That's not her, but there she is with bruises on her fucking body. But she's still with him, right? Has anybody asked her why she's still with him after he stabbed her, beat her up? She has bruises. I'm trying to feel sorry for her, but I'm trying to figure it out. And then also, I got questions for him because why are you beating this lady up? Has anybody asked him about why he beats her up and stabbed her? I know. I'm not victim shaming. This does not make her dumb. That does not make her anything. We are not here to victim shame. I truly want to ask her, why are you coming back to a man that stabbed you and is blatantly beating you up and you're limping, losing cars and everything? I just want to ask her. I want to ask her. I'm not here to victim shame. And I also want to ask him, why is he beating on this woman? He denied it? He denied all of this? He denied all of this? He denied all of this? He denied these videos and photos? I didn't know Kutty was doing this. Otherwise, I would have asked Kutty on the spot. We have a PK in 10 minutes, y'all. Hold up. That's her screaming, stop. Why are you doing this? And him screaming, lay down, lay down, lay down. Screaming, lay down, lay down. And then the next night, she showed pictures and photos of her with bruises on her body and all of that. Well, listen. That is y'all's opinion. I'm not taking away. If y'all want to call somebody dumb, that's y'all's opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to use that verbiage because I know people who've been in domestic violence relationships and, people have to find the strength and the courage, and some people have to find their own way in order to be able to do it. So I'm not here to victim shame. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to blame him either for beating her because obviously there's alcohol involved and maybe he's got something going on as well. I just have questions. For both individuals. Some women never find a way out. Some men never find a way out. Fake news. How is it fake news when we just showed a video? Get out, you stupid bitch. Fatty Pie, you're the type of bitch I would love to meet in person and domestically whoop your ass. Get the fuck out of my new fucking live. Fuck is it fake news if we talking about real life people getting beat up and fighting each other and bruises and you're going to say some shit like that? Admin, any of them trolls who do shit like that, kick them. After I threaten them, of course. Shit ain't funny. Someone can get killed either or. It's nothing to joke about, but I truly have questions. I have questions, and I'm not gonna shame her, and I'm not gonna shame Kutty. I just genuinely have questions. Like, I'm not even being fierce. Did you see the pictures of her car he damaged? No. I legitimately, Rose, we have a PK in 9 minutes. I just literally have, I'm shaming him. I'm not shaming him. I'm not shaming the abuser or the abusee, because sometimes the abuser has had mental and trauma and gone through things, which is what makes them an abuser, which is not making an excuse, but that happens sometimes. And I try try to understand why people do it, because sometimes it's a trickle-down effect and a product of their environment, and X, Y, and Z. The same thing is to why I would not be shaming the abusee the same way I'm not shaming the abuser, because there could be trauma, there could be things going on. So I'm not here to come at, if you gonna come at one side, come at both sides. I'm not doing that, because a lot of times we find people who abuse other motherfuckers that went through trauma and been abused themselves, just like pedophilia, molestation, all that type of shit. So I'm not coming at either side. I just literally have questions before I even make any type of remark. Okay? That's how I feel about it. Keith showed the photos Jade sent to him. I have the photos. I just showed the photos. Somebody gonna lose their life in here. Either of them is. Either of them is. The boy is an abuser because he knows Jake isn't good of the car. No, I honestly just have questions. I'm not trying to be fierce.
I'm sorry. I just got one thing to say. Stop spamming the damn comments so Robert can read our comments.
Yes.
That's all.
Thank you.
Love you later.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Her leg. That's her arm. That's her arm right there. And that's her. For y'all who are saying it's not her, there's more bruises under. This is the video for y'all saying that's not her. Right here. Put his hand around her neck, by the way. She's limping in. Apparently, they said that's after he stabbed her in her leg when she was bleeding out. There's another bruise on her arm. There's her broken nails. All of her broken nails. That was a video from Facebook, y'all. That was not me sending nudes, bitch. This is him in the room with her. She's screaming. She's saying stop. That's him saying lay down, lay down. I honestly just have, listen, I'm not even trying to be fierce. I honestly just have questions. Stone, we got a PK. We got a PK. Hold you guys. We got a PK in 7 minutes. Those are old and new bruises. He been beating her. Yeah, but she's still with him. That's Jade, the girl that... So you guys remember the story with Keith and the girl, Jade, that Kutty said y'all can go, you can go have whatever like that? This is that girl. So apparently he's still whooping her ass. I did not know he was whooping her ass like that. That is Kutty. Unfortunately, your questions won't get answered. That's the one who's just over here. For either...
Listen,
Hello?
sometimes women are scared to leave. Like I was married for 11 years and I was getting abused, beat like a dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we're just scared. We're not strong enough to leave. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's not that we don't
Gotcha.
want to leave. We got no place to go or whatever reason there might be. You know what I mean? So it's hard, you
Yeah.
know, but I could say to every woman, if you get abused,
Woman or man?
woman or man, that's
Because
right,
men get
because
abused
men
as
get
well.
abused to you, right about that. Love is blind and take over your mind. What you think is truly love, just elevate your mind. You can do it. You can leave and do it. Look at me. I left 20 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And I'm happy. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I wanted to share with you. I love you, Robert.
Love you too, baby. Thank you. It doesn't matter if you didn't see one punch thrown. I don't care. I don't need to see punches thrown. First of all, physical language is enough. I mean, the physical language is enough to show that this woman was being... When she walked into the house, she was limping, and that was apparently after he stabbed her. That's what she said in the leg. Not only did she walk into the house, the nigga put his hand around her neck in that video and was like, go. Excuse me? Do any of y'all's boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife put y'all motherfucking hand around your neck when you walk into the house and say go? And move y'all into the house? And then she's limping. And she's limping because she said that he stabbed him. Stabbed her in the leg. Okay? He admitted to stabbing and licking the fork on your live, Robert. Well, I must have missed that part where he admitted to it. But she said that he stabbed him. Okay? No, because mine know better. She's got all those bruises. Oh, he did? He admitted to it? He admitted to stabbing her and everything? And licking on my live? Did I miss that part? He admitted that? Oh. See, if I had caught all that, everything was going so fast. If I had caught all that, I would have asked him. I would have honestly asked him. But no, I really want to ask him, hey, baby, Keith said... No, I'm asking if Kutty admitted that. My ex tried to beat me once. I dare you to try to beat me, ever. Not on your life, but yes, he admitted on Shad G's. That's her legs. That's her arms. That's her scratches. That's more bruises on the underarm. That's her. This is the video. Look, hand around neck. Look, hand around neck. Move. Excuse me? Hand around neck. Go. Go. And she's limping. There she goes limping. No hand around neck. No stab picture. She could have bruised herself. J baby, yeah, y'all can just kick them out. Y'all can just kick out kick out them trolls. Kick out them trolls. Because as we show the nigga put his hand around her motherfucking neck and move her in, as we show her bruises and as we show her screaming, then the people want to be like, no, no, no. Just kick them out, y'all. We're not even going to entertain them. Bruises. Broken nails. I don't know why. I don't know why the nails are broken all the way down to the thing. And then, oh yeah, they made it a whole new page. Yeah, let them. Just okay. Just kick them again. Just kick them. And then we hear the audio. We hear the audio. And that's him saying, lay down, lay down. Now, I don't know what that scenario is too, but she says, stop it. And him screaming, lay down, lay down. I don't know why she's screaming, stop it. I don't know why he's saying, lay down, lay down. I mean, I truly don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue. But kick, brag, leg. Huh? I truly don't know. We have a PK in 2 minutes, you guys. I honestly would love to sit down with Kutty and find out what the fuck is going on. I would like to talk with Kutty and Jade because this is not a good look and it's not cute on either. And if she's still with him, I don't know what's going on. We have a PK in 1 minute. I truly don't know what's going on. It's the solo 90% rebate one. So I have to be here on time to make sure that people who abuse you will never change. I don't know what's going on. It is outrageous. It definitely sounds like he was, I don't know what he was doing behind closed doors with that woman. She sent those photos to someone who just sent them to Keith when she was scared. Okay? She said he raped her, but she's with him still. Thank you, baby. She's with him currently, sitting on panels and stuff, right? She told Umpus that he raped her before, but she's in the house with him. She's sitting on panels with him. She sent them to Brent. Now that is stupid. Now that is stupid. That is stupid. Sorry, y'all can say whatever y'all want to me about that. That is dumb. That is dumb. Sorry. Y'all could be like, Robert, no, I'm not trying to victim shame. I'm not victim shaming for someone who's getting domestically abused. But bitch, if you get raped and then you keep coming back, that's on you, baby. That's dumb. Now that is dumb. Sorry. Y'all could be like, Robert, nope. Y'all gonna have to, I'm not gonna apologize for it. Sorry. That is stupid. To tell someone you are getting raped, rape is not like, oh, and I've never been raped. So I have no say in any 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s. Okay, let me just be very clear. But rape is different from being domestically abused and battered. Okay, I think it falls under the same, all under the same umbrella. Yes, but if you're raped by someone, that is traumatizing. That is something that you go to the police, you want to stay away from, whatever. You do not keep going back to a person who is raping you. Like that's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different ball game. Like Stockholm, like that's a whole different ball game. Because rape is like aggressively someone forcing their will on you. Like that's a whole, like it's not, sorry, let me correct myself. It's not a big difference, a big different ball game. But no, I'm gonna call them stupid. I'm gonna call them stupid and I'm gonna call them dumb, Rose. Sorry, I'm gonna call them all the above. I'm gonna call them stupid, I'm gonna call them dumb, I'm gonna call them weak, and I'm gonna call them an idiot. I'm gonna call them all of that. I would never call someone who is being physically and domestically or verbally or whatever assaulted in a relationship that. But if someone rapes you and you're like, he raped me, but I went back 2 days later. Nah, sorry. You lost it for me. Sorry. You're a dummy bitch. A stupid bitch. Because that is a whole different type of trauma. Like, that's a whole different type of trauma. Domestic violence is a whole is horrible all within itself. But if somebody's raping you and you claim rape and then go back, nah, I can't let nobody up because we're in the middle of a PK, you guys. This is a PK for 20 minutes. Sorry. Y'all don't have to agree with it, Rose. Y'all don't have to like it. I don't give a fuck. Some things we say y'all not going to agree with. Okay, that's all right. Y'all don't have to agree with that one. That's a dummy bitch. Sorry. And if something has happened to you or you've ever gotten raped and you keep going back to the same person, I think you're an idiot. You might be like, damn, I mean, listen. People can still come up, Robert. Oh, during this? During the 90% solo thing? I mean, I pray she can make it out too, but she's on panel. She's doing all this with this man. She's doing all this and that with this man. Thank y'all. Yes, this is the 90%. Whatever. I mean, I hope the best for her. I hope the best for him. He obviously he needs some help as well. That man needs some help. Because a lot of times when we look at these people, okay, a lot of times, hey, Nichelle, this is the PK, you guys. Let me tell you something. A lot of times when we look at these scenarios, and once again, I am not speaking from someone, I'm an outsider, so I am completely ignorant to rape and domestic violence and abuse. I'm just telling y'all right now, I'm completely uneducated because I have not been, thank you guys, I have not been in a relationship like that. I had someone who tried me. And shout out to all of these survivors here, whether it's men or women. I have someone who has tried me once before we even got who didn't get to that point because I was like, oh bitch, it's either gonna be me or you in my house and I'm gonna kill you. So I'm giving you a warning to leave because he pushed me once in my house and I was like, oh, we're not going down this road. I'm not gonna be that. Yeah, your survivor's not, I don't call people who have been, I don't call people. Thank you. This is a PK, you guys. We need 4.4. I don't call people who have been raped or in domestic violence relationships victims. You guys aren't victims. You're survivors. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure. For me, it's hard for people to not motherfucking be like, you're a dummy bitch when you have ample opportunity in terms of ways to escape and get out. But I'm ignorant to things. So I'm not a judgment. But there's certain things that is like, okay, girl. Now, I would never say someone's asking for it. I would never say someone enjoys it. But I would say somebody's self-esteem is on a different goddamn level. There's some type of trauma or there's some type of explanation that needs to be had. And then a lot of times y'all come at the survivor. I mean, y'all come at the assaulter or assailant of rape or domestic violence, and y'all say that person is wrong. Yes, they are wrong, but the person who's being assaulted is also wrong for staying with them or going back to them. Both individuals are wrong, but also I like to look at the person who is the assailtant and assailant and say, bitch, do you have some things going on? Because a lot of times that person as well might have been raped. That person might have been domestically abused or assaulted or mentally or physically or is not all of there. But we don't even give that person an opportunity to express that because we immediately condemn them. If you're going to condemn the assaulter and the assailant and not give them an opportunity to possibly explain maybe some type of trauma or what's going on, then make sure you do the same thing with the person who's a survivor. That's all I'm saying. Make sure, Condemning is calling them dumb too, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I call Jade is dumb. That's a dummy bitch. Y'all don't have to agree. That's a dummy bitch. And Kutty's a dummy too. They both nasty. Just because I'm trying to take a step back from being immediately what we all would say, which is she's a dummy bitch and he's an asshole and should be buried. Just because I'm trying to take a step back and look at it at a logical reasoning point does not mean I'm not going to say what we all motherfucking thinking. You're a dummy bitch for keep going back to that nigga who you claim raped you, is beating your ass with all these bruises, and that nigga deserves to be under the ground for whooping your ass. Okay? Let's get it out there. Let's not play on here like we all motherfucker. This is not Sesame Street. We all not going to be blah, 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 blah. We going to say, we going to take the logical. Yes, we're going to take the logical, the reasoning point to have conversation, yes, but let's keep it a stack here, okay? A lot of us is thinking, Jade, you a dummy bitch, and a lot of us is thinking, Kutty, you an asshole. But after we peel off that back, that man obviously has some stuff going on because y'all say he's drinking. Hold up, where's my people at? He's drinking, and then he's beating her. I can guarantee you that man has some shit going on, okay? She keeps coming back to a nigga that she claimed raped her and did all this. Something's going on with both of these individuals. Like, there is something going on. He lost his job. I'm not trying to be fierce. And he's doing cocaína, colombiana. Like, no, this is not okay. I'm not condemning them both. That's why he wants her around, because she's. I'm not condemning them both. I'm just saying what we all think. But I would love to have a conversation because he also put a gun in her mouth. And she's still with him. And get her ass whooped. And buying him stuff. And going on panels with him. This ain't got nothing to do with Keith. This ain't got nothing to do with Keith. Keith just woke this up. What I invite y'all to do, because I don't know if I would love to have a conversation. She pays all his bills. I need a drink. Can y'all run it up, please? Can y'all run it up, please? I don't know where my people are. I was supposed to have some people here for a PK. I don't know what's going on. I'm waiting for Seymour. Hello? Hold up. Thank y'all. This is official PK. His behavior is beyond me. I'm not. Thank you, Auntie Real. Thank you. Child, people have not been doing well on the PK game. I was ready to derate where I kind of called the 20s, and my mom blamed me. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not a cop caller. I am not a cop caller. Stabbed her and licked the blood. But the only time you should be able to call the cops and utilize the authorities is when there's domestic violence. That is not. I'm from the hood, bitch. Calling the police for anything is rat behavior. It's rat. The only time you should be calling the motherfucking police is when you are being domestically or physically assaulted and violated. In any terms like this. But I can't have sympathy for, I try to have sympathy for both sides. I try to say, is there something going on with the male assaultant or the female assaultant? Because females can also physically assault, domestically and verbally assault men or other females, and men can do it to women or other men. Let's be clear here. Let's not frame this as this is all men to women only, because that puts men in a bad light, especially men of color, which is what a lot of these scenarios come up being, men of color, okay? Let's not do that. Because there'd be white men fucking up white men fucking up white women beating on their white husbands, Spanish woman whooping they goddamn Spanish man's ass because they the woman, or a lesbian to lesbian, or gay to gay, or bisexual to let's not do it. We've seen plenty of the trans folks on here whooping each other's asses. Let's call it a stack here. We're not going to be very, this is a man, woman only thing. We're not going to create that scenario. Thank you. So, you know what? Really, thank you guys. Run it up, y'all. This is an official PK. This is a 90% one. So what really just blows my mind, hey, baby, I don't know what's going on. Let me play it all for you guys again so you can see what exactly is going on, because this to me looks like domestic. This looks like she's getting her ass whooped. So I'm going to play the audio first. Thank you. Run it up, y'all. Run it up. I'm going to play the audio. I don't know what he's doing to her there. He's telling her to lay down. She's screaming, help. I mean, she's screaming, why would you do that to me? Blah, blah, blah. That's what I heard her say. And then here's some of the bruises. That's her leg. It was the neck push. Yeah, they saying he didn't push her neck. I'm like, what? Are you not seeing what I saw? There's scratches. There's a bruise on her arm. I'm like, are you not seeing what I saw? Let me turn this down. Hold up. The neck push. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. Let me show y'all what I saw. Run it up, y'all. Fill up that treasure chest. Fill up the treasure chest. Let me show you what I saw. Did he not put his hand around her neck and push her in? Was that not a hand around neck pushing? Was that not a hand around neck pushing? Let's look at that again. Around the neck, push. Am I bugging? Correct me if I'm wrong. Hand around the neck and move. Like what? Okay, hand, shoulder, head, shoulder, knees, and toes, bitch. It was a hand around the upper section, and the nigga moved her in. Is that how y'all's partner? Is that how y'all partner get you to the door? Do they put their hand on your shoulder or around the neck and push y'all in? Is that how they move y'all in the house? I'm not being fierce. I'm really asking. Because let me tell you, my partner motherfucking put their hand around me. Huh? No shade. Sometimes my man do that to me. Okay. Listen, that's y'all. Because let me tell you something. Okay, and then you go into the room and scream. You go into the room and scream after that with broken nails and be fighting him. And him telling you lay down. No shade, but I just truly, fill up the treasure chest, y'all. I just truly have I would really be asking Kutty some questions. But if he's drinking every day, we're not going to get anywhere with that. And if Jade is sitting up there every day allowing this, paying all his bills, it's a lost cause. If so, no shade. You're a big dummy. No shade. I mean, what people don't understand is, that's her dumb ass. What people don't understand is domestic violence goes in multiple forms. Domestic violence isn't only you beating somebody's ass. Domestic violence can also be verbal. It can also be how someone touches you, how someone hands you stuff, how someone addresses you. Like it's all mental. It's all under, like, no shade. And even just in there, just with that type of dynamic physically, you would be able to tell, like, that's aggressive. Yeah, y'all can just kick them out, y'all. Thank you. You don't even have to mute them. You can just kick them out. You can just kick them out. That's crazy. In that video, y'all fill up the treasure chest, y'all. This is an official PK. I know I just came up last minute. Keith brought that over, and apparently she sent that to someone, and then that person sent it to Keith. She sent those videos out, apparently, when she was afraid, when all that was going down. But you know what? Jade, if you're listening from somewhere, you have no validation. And Kutty, you have no validation either. You're both equally wrong in this. 50-50. Because Kutty, you are choosing to do all this and drink and have someone pay all your bills. And ma'am, you are choosing to allow this man to disrespect you mentally, physically, and verbally and do all of this. Y'all both have some type of low self-esteem. Y'all both have some type of issues that need to be resolved. And it's not for social media. There's a lot more going on with both individuals. It's sick. On both people's part, it's sick. I don't have anything for them. He 40-something, right? It don't matter how old he is. Age ain't got nothing to do with this. Gender ain't got nothing to do with this. Sexuality ain't got nothing to do with this. Y'all just kick them out. Just kick them out. Sexuality ain't got nothing to do with it. Financial status ain't got nothing to do with it. It seems after they both need to grow up and face the reality, only hurting themselves. Yeah. Her and her daughter was living with him, seeing all the abuse. And she's still with this man. And she's still with this man. After all this abuse. Just kick them out. Oh, don't worry, y'all. Y'all don't even have to address those trolls. We just kicking them out. It doesn't even matter because it's still, she likes it. No, she loves it. I don't know. I will never say a victim likes or loves being, I'm sorry, I would never, no, I'm not even going to say she's a victim, and I'm not going to say she's a survivor. Because she's none of those. Because she's not a victim, and she ain't a survivor. When I think of a victim, I think of someone who literally, like I said, I'm ignorant to everything, but when I think of a victim, I think of someone who doesn't have a voice, who doesn't know how to stand up and stand out, someone who is being, physically, verbally, mentally, whatever, blah, 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 being held against their will, internally and all those things. She's up on panels. She got her kids there. She paying bills. She out in public. She leaves and then comes she be having an audience. It's just what? And then also, he's obviously an assailant. And then to have her children, you got your kids in front of him while he's whooping your ass. And then you on social media, you on panels. See, I don't even know if I would try to do and conduct a one-on-one and have a conversation with Jade. But I think she would get worn out by the comments. I mean, I wouldn't wear her out. I would really try to understand what is her mental, where is she at mentally? Like, what is going on, man? Because this is not it. This is not it. Hold up. Perfect. I unblocked my Jade tries to have a pity party. Don't worry. I unblocked my I unblocked my block list. So don't worry that she's back on my block list. Yeah, don't even worry about that. He's back. Who's back? No, I would want to have a conversation with Kutty too, though. I would want to have a conversation with Kutty as well. Because there's something going on. If that man is drinking every day and doing all of that, before I condemn him and wear him out, I literally would want to have a conversation with him. It sounds like he has some shit going on with him. I'm not shaming her, and I'm not shaming him, actually. I'm not shaming either. This is an official PK, you guys. We got 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. I'm not shaming either. I honestly would like to have a conversation with both of them. I wish I knew. Thank you, guys. No, y'all can shame him. Y'all can shame him. Y'all can shame him. Y'all can shame her. Y'all can call her a dummy bitch. You can call him an idiot. You can call her bitch. Obviously, she likes it. She keeps going back. You could be like, bitch, he deserves to be in the ground for beating up a woman. I'm not telling y'all what to do. Okay? Let's keep it a stack. Hey, Taya, this is an official, baby. This is an official PK. I'm not telling y'all what to do. You know what I'm saying? Do what y'all want to do. Yeah, he deserves to be shot. Listen, say whatever y'all want to say. I'm just saying after we get that all out the way, a lot of times when I see these types of people, I'm like, what's going on? Because something happened with those motherfuckers. Well, both of them. I'm sorry, but it's been far and few that I have heard stories of people who have assaulted other people who have not had motherfucking some type of trauma or been assaulted themselves or raped or molested or touched or whatever. Very trickle down, very environmental, very family, whatever. And it has been very far and few that I have, heard people who have been assaulted or who've been the victim of certain things who have been, that traumatizes them and keeps them traumatized. And then they end up in another situation like that again. It has been very far and few. Once again, I'm very ignorant to it, but I'm just saying I have not myself heard of a person who is just like, you know what, one day I'm going to wake up and start beating ass. Just because I feel like I'm just start beating my partner's ass. No reason. I'm just start beating their ass. Everything's been good. The marriage has been great. You know what? I ain't like what you said today. Mink. Mink, 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 mink. I just, there's always some type of factor that has stepped in to some way, shape, or form. I always wonder what makes it occur. I mean, I do too, but I feel like a lot of times, most of the time, hello? I'm sorry. Most of the time, learn behavior. Learn behavior. You're number one on the heat list. Thank you, love. I'm not even worried about the heat list. But thank you, I appreciate it. Learn behavior, learn some type of environmental thing, whatever. There's a whole bunch of different factors. I'm not trying to be fierce. And once again, I'm saying this openly. I am ignorant to it because I have never been in a domestic violence relationship. I have never been in a relationship or verbally abused or anything of that nature, but I've seen it. And I've known people who dealt with it. And I know people who have been in that environment and who have been in the households with it. So I'm only going off of that. You know, my experience will never be those of the survivors in this room who have gone through it. But Jade, you looking like a dummy, bitch. And Kutty, you looking like a woman abuser, bitch. Okay? Now that we've you looking this is out the way, Jade, something is wrong with you, bitch. You paying that man's bills and your kids is getting beat in front of him, bitch. So I don't give a fuck how many times he motherfucking guts your leg and slices you up, bitch, over there looking like a goddamn holiday heart motherfucking ham between the thighs, bitch. And Kutty, bitch, you are gonna one day find a man who is not one of those women that you've been beating on, bitch, and gonna wear your ass out, okay? Or one day she's gonna wake the fuck up, bitch, and get some hot grits like Medea Mabel Simmons have taught the girls, and you gonna think you having a goddamn breakfast, bitch, and it's gonna be a steel pan on your plate. On your face, bitch, okay? Or y'all both gonna take each other the fuck out. And no shade, I ain't gonna bat one motherfucking tear. Now that we've gotten all the sympathy out the way, all of the try to understanding out the way, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bitch. Jade, you looking dumb, bitch. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be letting a man who's whooping on my ass and then got the nerve to say he raped me and sending pictures and photos and videos, but right back with the nigga. Girl, miss me with that, girl. You want me to cry for you? Bitch, get out my fucking face before I slice your goddamn motherfucking kneecap, bitch, and have motherfucking Christmas dinner early, bitch, okay? And you okay with being the motherfucking pass around. And Kutty, nigga, a lot of you men beat on women because y'all had some trauma shit going on, but that don't excuse it because you would never do it to another man the way that you do it to another woman because you feel like women are more inferior to your ass. There's a lot of women out here who if you ever raised a hand or motherfucking batted a goddamn finger, they would break your shit off. And that's coming from a nigga who knows bitches with 2 titties and a pussy who will motherfucking wrap their hair in a goddamn motherfucking ponytail and wear your ass the fuck out. Class is in session, bitch. Where's my bell? Let's talk about it. Like, let's be clear here. Hey, Miss Susan, let's be clear here.